Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial for you that is very Arabic inspired. It is definitely inspired a lot by a person named, oh gosh, Samir Kuzami, I believe is how you pronounce it. And you can find him on Instagram. He's really popular on Instagram. He's a really famous, I'm guessing, makeup artist in Lebanon. And I love his makeup looks. They're so intense and beautiful and so well done. Absolutely amazing. And I was looking at his pictures last night on Instagram, and these couple of pictures really inspired me to do this look. It's very much a super dramatic cat eye with really big kind of blended out under eye area. And I will link below some of the pictures that, really inspired me to do this look, as well as his Instagram and all that stuff. And for this makeup tutorial, I am using some, new and exciting things for you guys. I got it. I almost didn't, and then I found out that I had like a $20 coupon for Sephora for the VIB, gift card or whatever, and I was just like, yes. And I went to Sephora, and this was the last one they had, and I know it's been sold out forever, and it comes back every once in a while, and it sells out really fast. So when there was one left and it had $20 off, I had to get it. Okay, so yeah, I used the Too Faced A Few of My Favorite Things palette. I used some of these colors and the face colors, and I also used, if I could find it, my Kat Von D Ladybird palette, which is the all matte palette. I used some of these browns in here too to create this really dramatic Arabic inspired look. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Enough talking. This video is going to be probably a little long, sorry. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I really appreciate all your guys' comments and love. And yeah, so let's just get right into the tutorial. So the first thing I'm using is my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and then I went in with the color Chocolate Milk on a BH Cosmetics blending brush, and I started blending that in my crease area. And I wanted to go really light with this at first and then build it up slowly because I wasn't sure at first if I wanted the crease too intense. I wanted it to be less of a focal point and make the lower lash line more of the focal point. So then we're going to go in with Cream Colored Ponies, and I'm going to put that under my eyebrow. And I will be honest, I listened to that song that this palette was inspired by while I was doing this, just so I could hear, all these fun things. Anyways, I took this color, which I'm not even going to try to say, whatever de Noël, I believe it's Bouche de Noël, but I'm probably saying that wrong, on a Chanel No. 3 brush, and then placing that on the inner corner and the outer corner, and I'm going to kind of blend it in towards the center of the eyelid a little bit as well. And I'm just building that up until I get it as dark as I want it to. I don't want it to be too dark. And then I mix Snowflakes and Honey Honey. A good mix of both because I didn't want it too gold, but I didn't want it too kind of white. So I like to mix them together. And with the same brush that put that on the center of the eyelid. So then I went in with the color Cleopatra from the Kat Von D Ladybird palette, and using a MAC 217, I put this in the crease, and then I also blended it into the brown color on the outer and inner corner, just to make that color a little warmer because I didn't want it to be too much of kind of a difference between the really cool corners and the really warm crease. And then for my eyeliner, I will be using the MAC Liquidlast Liner. This is an amazing eyeliner if eyeliners never stay on you and if they run a lot. This is so absolutely waterproof. It's absolutely ridiculous. So this is a really good eyeliner if you're looking for a really good one. So I'm pulling that out really long, a little straighter than I usually do. And when I say that, I mean not too angled up towards the corner of my eyebrow. We're keeping it a little more flat. And I'm also pulling it down a lot more in the outer corner there. I pulled it down a bit because I wanted the thickness of the wing to be underneath my eye. It's a little hard to explain, but you can kind of just see exactly what I'm doing. I'm then taking graphblack eyeliner from MAC and putting that on my tight line as well as my waterline, and you kind of want to bring that color down into the lashes a little bit. And then with a Sedona Lace pencil brush, we're going to go in with the color Wolf from the Kat Von D palette, and I'm going to start smudging that out on the lower lash line. So this takes a while. Basically, I just went back with that color a bunch of times and just kept blending it and blending it and blending it under my eye, lower and lower as I went on. And you can make this as low as you want. You really want to tailor it to your own eye shape. And then I took this black sparkly eyeshadow from that Too Faced palette with a MAC 214, and I just put that more tightly to the lower lash line, and then started pulling it up the side of the wing liner, because you want this smokiness to be not only on the lower lash line but also completely on the underneath part of the liner. Then I just went in with Cleopatra with the same pencil brush to blend it down even further. And then, like I said before, you're just going to go back with all those same colors and continue to keep adding them and blending them and adding and blending until it's as big and blown out underneath as you want it to. And then just wanted to touch up the liner again. I ended up making it a little thicker on the top, and you can definitely do that, do the lower lash line and then, take a look at it, see if you need to change something, and then, tweak it to really fit your own eye shape. After I did that, I found when I was doing the first eye that there needed to be more definition in the crease. So I put a little bit of the wolf shade, the brown shade, in the crease and then blended that out a little bit. And then I went back into that Too Faced palette and I took the color Dark Chocolate, which is an amazing matte brown. This palette, I've got to tell you guys, is so beautiful. If you haven't gotten it yet, I would really try to get it. It's a winner. And I just put that in the crease and then blended it out with a little bit of the Cleopatra warm brown color from that Kat Von D palette, just to make sure it was nice and blended. And like I said, I just wanted to give a little bit of definition to the crease because I felt like it needed some. You could totally do false lashes with this look, and I would really recommend it, but I did not feel like wearing false lashes this day, so that's why I didn't. I just put on my MAC Extended Play Mascara on the top and bottom lashes, and those are the finished eyes. So intense. I absolutely love this look, you guys. It's beautiful. So then I went in with the Chocolate Soleil Bronzer on this Sedona Lace angled brush, and those are all from that same set I have mentioned before that I'll link down below. And I just used that to contour my face. I had already put a little bit of Sun Bunny bronzer, the other one that's in this palette, very lightly around the edges of my face to give a little glow. And then, like I'm doing here, just using the Chocolate Soleil to give it a little more of a definite contour. And then I took the Snowflakes color as a highlight. And I did accidentally cut it out, but I put on the Melt into Spring blush as well, which is the more peachy blush from the palette. So then I took Strip Down lip pencil from MAC and lined my lips with that. And yes, I did go with a nude lip for this look, but it is so neutral that you could totally go for more of a bright lip look. But in keeping with the Arabic style, they generally have a really pretty nude lip. So I did that, then the Wet n Wild Fergie Daily lipstick, and then a little bit of MAC's Instant Gold Lustreglass. That's what it is. So that is the finished look, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.